What exactly is success on YouTube? Is it having tons of subscribers on your channel, or is it making lots of money on YouTube? Is it having hundreds and thousands of views per video? The easiest way is, of course, measuring success by the numbers, where the higher the number, the more successful you are. So for example, if your channel has less subscribers than mine, then you may see it as my channel having more success than yours. Or maybe you have more views than me, then you are more successful. Or maybe I have less views, but I'm making more money, then perhaps I am the successful one. So you see, the answer is not that simple. But sadly, there are others out there who may be discreetly telling you if you are successful or not, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I watched a video recently by Ed from Creator Booth, who claims that a 5-year-old channel is making $50,000 a year, and then there's another channel which is only 1 year old and is already making $150,000 a year. And after watching his video, I felt a little stupid because I started my YouTube channel because I want to make money, and his analogy of how a channel makes $50,000 a year after 5 years, that channel sounds like me. His video made me feel like my persistence and patience may work, but I am not doing this smartly, and worst of all, I'm wasting my time grinding till something happens. And I am damn sure I didn't want that to happen. I mean, who doesn't want their channel to grow fast, right? But wanting the channel to grow fast and actually doing what it takes to make the channel grow fast are two very different things. So anyways, Ed from Creator Booth explained that the channel that grew slowly has one major flaw. They create all types of videos to appeal to a very large audience, audiences that do not like it when you upsell to them, and audiences that are the wrong target to run a business. Basically, a channel grows slow if they diversify too much, cater to a variety of audience, and do not focus on one niche. On the other hand, a channel that grows fast is laser focused. They create the same types of videos over and over again, even if it gets repetitive. And the reason they are repetitive is because they need to build their authority on YouTube to let viewers know that they are the subject matter expert. And when that authority is established, they can sell you some kind of service or product at a much higher price. But of course, the biggest focus here is that your videos need to solve problems if you want to make money. And I completely agree with that. Here's a chart Ed made that I find very interesting. For a channel that grows slowly, they tend to have a big audience, but their product and services are low priced, and the audience they serve are the ones who most likely won't pay. So diversifying ends up giving you a lot of audience you do not want, audience who do not buy your product or service, which then leads to low revenue. And a slow growing channel with low revenue, that's a recipe for disaster for any business. On the other hand, the fast growing channels are selling you more pricey products and services to an audience who are already ready to buy. I believe they call it high selling tickets. What makes this work is if you're targeting a specific problem and know who those audiences are, Ed said that these people are more likely to pay, which again is true. Hence, after watching that part, it becomes apparent to me that if I want to make money on YouTube fast, I have to ditch a few things. One, I need to get used to creating the same type of video over and over again, even if my subscribers get bored, because the aim of these videos isn't to please my current subscribers. It is to find new audiences and build up my authority with my current audience. 2, I need to start to believe that whatever products or services I sell, they can be pricey. They do not need to be cheap, and reassure myself that targeting those who are willing to pay thousands of dollars is the right way to go. In other words, to truly run my YouTube channel as a business, I need to be ruthless and sometimes shameless. In fact, I've gotten emails and comments like this dozens of times a week, where they always claim that my video is good, followed by how it is not doing as good because I got a bad thumbnail or my videos aren't interesting. And then they try to sell me their editing skills. I don't think that's wrong, but I'm not their right audience because I felt insulted, so why would I take up their service? But I do think that this is actually the right approach, being aggressive, that is. He may get rejected 9 times out of 10, but that one time he got the business could very well be the only business he needs for a breakthrough. And then there are those out there who get less than 1,000 views but make over $2,000 from affiliate links. True story. I mean, of course not every video, but I'll be happy to make thousands of dollars with 1,000 views. I honestly don't think the views are as important as making money because the money helps sustain my channel, but the views don't. Now, what's the whole point of showing you all that? Well, I think the reason I will never be successful on YouTube is because I just can't put myself to be that ruthless. Say whatever you will, but I think I am in the people-pleasing business, where I create whatever people want even if it brings me little to no benefit to my channel. And I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, I want to be successful by turning my YouTube channel into a business and have my own team, so making money consistently is a must. On the other hand, I just can't put myself to do what Ed suggests. I can definitely help solve people's problems, but I don't want to be the guy who keeps repeating himself and keeps selling courses everywhere. You see, I understand the concept of serving the rich, where there's a very small percentage of people in this world who are willing to pay a lot of money to you if you can help them solve their problem. And it is not that they are overpaying, it is just that they are capable of making more money by investing the time into their business rather than using the time to solve a problem money can solve. So I understand what Ed is saying. If you want to truly run a business, you need to learn to target the people who are willing to pay and not be fixated on pleasing people. But as of this video, I just can't do it. Let's bring back this chart of his for a moment. He explained that targeting a mass audience with low-priced products doesn't help in generating high revenue. Again, fair point. But what can't be measured here is value. The way I see it is, if my product or service can be of so much value, then being able to target more audience is also fulfilling. If my price is low and my audience is massive, then I can potentially help even more people, especially those who cannot afford to pay high-paying tickets. And who knows, whoever I helped might spread the word for me, share on social media, and bring in even more business for me, which in return allows me to help even more people. I mean, word of mouth is a very powerful tool. Look, I'm not trying to sound like a saint here, nor am I acting like an angel. I assure you, I am not, which is why I don't help for free as well. But what I'm saying is, I feel like wanting to help everyone I can don't go hand in hand with making money by selling high-paying tickets. Perhaps Ed is right that I should just focus on helping those who are willing to pay top dollars. I completely understand that point, and I agree to some extent. But again, I just can't do it, not at least until I have proven my worth to my customers. Then maybe if I do not have the time to serve a large number of customers, then perhaps that will be the time to filter them out by introducing high-paying tickets. As a matter of fact, my Udemy course has been doing pretty well. I have helped over 70 people, I hope, but I've made just over $210. I only make about $3 per person. I mean, honestly, this isn't a business. This is borderline charity. To be fair, I allow Udemy to price the source within a range, so the price is pretty dynamic, but I have no idea how much the course is selling for. I could have easily priced this to $40 or $50 for starters, but I just think that setting a low price would allow me to help those who just got started with YouTube and have a tight budget. I will eventually raise the price, of course. Making $3 won't make sense for long, but maybe after I hit 80 students, then I'll revise the price. Look, I may be wrong. Obviously, Ed is more successful than me, so you decide for yourself the message you want to get out of this video. The truth is, I want to run an honest business, a business where I offer to help those who are serious and I am capable of helping. I don't like over-promising. I don't like to talk as though I know everything, as though you are going to be successful just by following what I say. This sort of attitude doesn't go well as a business person, which is why I'm an unsuccessful businessman. For now, perhaps I am not at that stage yet to have the mindset of a businessman. However, I sincerely believe that sometimes offering my hand to help those in need as my top priority first and money comes second, it feels more satisfying and it helps me sleep better in the night. So if you want my help to help you do a YouTube channel review, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter. I've already sent out the first batch of emails and I will be reviewing some channels soon. So stay tuned. That's all from me in this one. Catch you in the next one.